at some points in the match, and so Arsenal tonight looked pretty scary. Let's keep that honest. Let's be honest. But the question is, can they keep it for on the long run? They showed a lot of this similar last season when they were, kings of the Premier League for the majority of the season until the end when things went south. So kind of we've seen this before from the Gunners. Now, I think the players that they got are and have played really good. Jurgen Timber really, kind of nothing happening there. Hasn't attacked, hasn't defended because nobody in Nottingham Forest has been going down that road. A few plays here and there, but nothing crazy. But I will say, a great match by Declan Rice, great match by Odegaard. But as far as the new acquirings and the new guys, a really good game by Declan Rice. Just thinking the game, able to create some plays, playing close to the goal on either end. When it comes down to the defensive mode of Declan Rice, he is able to also relieve other defenders. Is a good old midfielder defender and a defensive midfielder, and of course able to help out as well as creating. And of course, you know Saka, great young talent. I've been talking about it for a long time. Everybody has, and somebody that your Arsenal is like it's like a diamond that it's just that they're working on every single time. And tonight they're able to see something happen. You know what I mean? I mean, incredible match. To be honest with you, at the 32nd minute, Saka scored an incredible goal, but also Ketia at the 26th, starting off with a great shot that was able to score the first goal for Arsenal. And so that's the thing, you know what I mean? That do they need another striker? I still believe they do. You know, could it be Balogun? It would be free, or could it be somebody else? I don't know at this point, but that's kind of the thing. Like, if you look at the names, that's probably the one spot where they don't have that strong name that you could say, okay, that's Arsenal's striker for the whole season, no problem at all, right? And I don't know that that's being said about Ketia, but certainly tonight he answered and he showed everybody I'm here. So whether that means you don't need any other striker or saying, listen, this is my spot. He said it. I'm here, Ronaldo style. And on the other side, Martinelli, incredible, really incredible player, and he is the player that cannot come out of this team at all. Martinelli is just somebody that gets that has defenders on eggshells at all times. And in the beginning, 10 minute, Nottingham Forest had a play, and if you would have, I do believe that it was a fluke pass, a nuisance, but it was a pass nonetheless. And if he would have tried to shoot down a pass to the goal, I do believe that he would have scored. And then Martinelli, which is doing his thing, man, just man, incredible dribbling skills, and KTI just strong, striker style, scoring that goal. But you cannot underestimate. You cannot not talk about Martinelli. Martinelli was on point, and he certainly got the job done. And on previous plays as well, and after the goal, he was always keeping defenders on eggshells. And that's the thing with Arsenal. They have so many weapons, and they're able to use them to their advantage. They have so many weapons out there. And then Saka, man, Saka with that one goal. Wow, just incredible. You cannot do exactly what I'm saying. So many weapons for Arsenal. You go to the left side, Martinelli can embarrass you. You go to the right side, Saka. If you leave Saka space, he can do this. He can do these things. I guarantee you, he does this a million times in practice with no defenders, with defenders. And so if you leave him space, he's going to embarrass you with that goal. Nothing to do from Matt Turner. And of course, right now, I did say Martinelli was the best player, and I think just because he's been influential to the score. But another player that was incredible was Martin Odegaard. I mean, he was just incredible, man. And sometimes it goes unnoticed, right? Because if he gives you that filter pass to score, then everybody's like, "Oh, what a pass by Odegaard." But ultimately, he just creates situations. Let's put it that way for Arsenal, meaning he doesn't have to get the final assist, the final pass, but he makes that pass to get for a player to get the assist. He thinks the game, and in this match in particular, they give him a lot of time to think, a lot of time to think, and you can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't do that with Martin Odegaard. He was look 84. Look at the stat: 84% possession against 16% for Nottingham Forest. And listen, I am not one to just go crazy over possession stats because that could be anything really. But when you say 86 to 14, I mean that means something, and it could mean two things: either Arsenal is just incredible, or that they're able to do that because Nottingham Forest just simply has no resistance, or even that maybe it's Arsenal that's prevented Nottingham Forest from uh, doing so. And at this point, it's a matter of the chicken or the well. The game is done. The game is done. Arsenal wins their first game of the Premier League 2023-24 season, 2-1. It was an interesting match, of course, and in the second game, at the end of the game, really, Nottingham Forest did enough to score a goal. Was terrific. Ilanga coming in to play great, and you wonder why was nothing done by Nottingham Forest before, way before all of this happened. They really didn't exist for much of the game until the last 20 minutes of it, and you wonder. They really were with a defeated mindset in this match. Arsenal, of course, had all their talent. I didn't like the fact that they just sit back and try to control the game and try to not do much about it. Having a 2-0 score, you cannot trust a 2-0 score ever. And at this point, I was just a little bit disappointed in that they didn't just keep pushing and literally kill this game off from the get go in the second half. But they were able to hold on and get their final win on this debut. So, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching here to this live watch along of Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. My name is Chris Rodriguez. Thank you again. 2-1, and it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in this Premier League season. So, thank you so much for watching Top Football Club. Subscribe, hit the bell for notification. Go to the website topfcnews.com so you can stay updated on the latest trending news in the greatest sport in the world.